It was 1994, and we had a year to live our dream. Travel is what we both wanted to do, and we had many destinations, but we both had a bucket list, and Nepal was on both of our lists. That's how our love affair with this then kingdom started, and although we've been back numerous times, each time we go, we experience it and see it in very different ways. For me, it's three things that continue to draw me back. It's the land, the people, and the magic. Trekking in the Himalayas isn't something that everybody gets to do in their lifetime. Funny enough, after 13 trips, we've still yet to see Mount Everest or even travel to the Everest region. If you can imagine spectacular snow-capped peaks, terraced lands with golden wheat, emerald green rice paddies, brightly colored prayer flags flapping in the wind, numerous chortens and stupas, and monasteries with Buddha's eyes forever watchful, you can get a sense of the scenery. And if you look at the pictures, you can even see yourself there. But there are few words to describe what it's really like when you are there. Trekking isn't just about the beauty of the land. Trekking is up and down. That's what the Nepalis tell us. Personally, I would say it's mostly up. And just when you think that you've almost reached the top and you have nothing left, a smiling face will appear out of nowhere to tell you that you have to go up to reach your destination. The trick is just to keep on trekking and smile right back, because it'll be worth it when you get there. If the climb and the view isn't enough to take your breath away, then the hospitality of the people will. If you've ever read the book, 3 Cups of Tea, although it doesn't take place in Nepal, the same rules apply. 1 cup of tea is always offered to anyone or everyone, whether stopping at a tea house to catch your breath, happening by a stone hut, or just stopping to say hello. You'll always be offered 1 cup of tea. A 2nd cup is offered when you're friends, but a 3rd cup makes you family. And sometimes there isn't enough hours in the day to drink all the cups of tea that are offered to you. It's the people for me that keep me coming back. As an aging backpacker, I'm beyond looking like a threat to anyone, or anyone will take advantage of someone. In fact, taxi drivers often laugh at me if I bargain too hard. Or the local microbus driver offers me a seat now instead of somebody's lap. And women hand me their babies to hold while they're getting themselves organized. I used to be called Didi, which means older sister. More recently, that's changed to Ama. And once last year, I was called Ibi, meaning grandmother. I was not terribly impressed. Our friends and our family in Nepal are made up of many. Those of you who have traveled there with us have met Tashi, Nima, and Karma. That about covers it. It's not that we only know 3 people, it's just that everyone we know happens to be named Tashi, Nima, or Karma. We've learned that it's because you're also named after the day of the week that you're born on. So a qualifying name is very important. So now we have Magic Tashi, Computer Tashi, Director Tashi, Boy Nima, Girl Nima, Husband Nima, Telephone Nima, Accounting Nima, Downstairs Nima, Brother Karma, Husband Karma, Karma Lodge, Karma Painter, and you have to have really good karma. Judy Miss and Rob Sir are how we're known in the hills, and nothing is more delightful than arriving in Surmathang, the village where we're now considered family, and hearing Namaste, Judy Miss and Rob Sir echoing from the hills. The road into town is easy to spot from all the nooks and crannies in the village, from the tea houses, from the monastery, from the fields. And we're pretty easy to spot when we arrive into the village. I'm not sure if it's because we managed to drag ourselves up a mountain or limp off the roof of a bus, or if it's now just the long salt and pepper hair that we both sport that makes us so easy to recognize. But it is my favorite part of the village. This, to me, is the magic. It's magic that we can feel so connected and welcome and loved by people half a world away. Times in the village have changed, and in some ways the village is like at medieval times, and in other ways it's more advanced than we are here. Fire and cooking wood is still cut daily using a machete, fodder is carried on the backs of women using woven baskets, and children still make gravel by banging rocks together for construction without wearing any proper eyewear. But I can use my BlackBerry, and I can call Toronto for less money than I can from Kitchener. It's magic to me that we can walk on the trails and to summit mountain passes and to play soccer at 2,000 meters. It's magic to arrive at a village, to see children lined up holding flowers and a Canadian flag. It's magic to summit Yangri Peak, a sacred mountain with our Nepali friends, young and old, and to hold a puja, a prayer service at the top. It's magic to laugh with people you just met and feel connected to their very core. And it's magic to arrive at 4,500 meters to have your boyfriend propose marriage by writing it in the snow. Altitude does strange things to some people. Poor Rob. I think he meant to say, "Will you carry me?"